If you write reports, accomplishment summaries, or anything with multiple sections, chances are you're still manually bolding your titles and wasting time building the table of contents from scratch. Let's make that easier. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll show you one simple Word feature, styles, that can save you hours when formatting reports. We'll use a real accomplishment report, and I'll walk you through how to make your document look cleaner, faster, and build a table of contents automatically. For years, I ignored styles. Maybe you have too. But if you've ever opened a report that looks like this, you'll see why this small change makes a big difference. Let's get started. In Word, you'll find the Style section under the Home tab on the ribbon. Right here where you see Normal, no spacing, Heading, which is actually Heading 1 but shortened, Heading 2, and Title. This whole area is the Style section. Click the small arrow on the right and you'll see all the built-in styles available in Word. But for this video, we'll only use Heading 1 and Heading 2. Just using these two can already make your admin tasks much easier. By the way, if you want to follow along or practice later, the sample document I'm using is linked in the description below. Now, as a best practice, I usually start by scanning the document to spot the section headers and subheaders. If you wrote the report yourself, you likely already know which ones they are. In this example, the section headers are the ones written in all caps. Let's begin. Select the first section header. Here it's Executive Summary, and click Heading 1 in the Style section. To format the rest of the headers, you have two options. Option 1, select each header and click Heading 1 manually one by one. Or my preferred method, use the Format Painter to speed things up. Click on the Executive Summary heading you just formatted, then double-click the Format Painter button. Now select the next header and the formatting will copy over automatically. Continue this for the rest of the section headers in your document. Using Format Painter cuts the time and steps in half. You just click and apply without repeating the Heading 1 process each time. Once done, all your section headers will now follow the Heading 1 style. Now, let's say you don't like the default Heading 1 look. Maybe the font, size, or color isn't your style. No problem, you can easily change that. Right-click on Heading 1 in the Style section, then choose Modify. In this box, you can now set your preferred font. Click the arrow here and select a font you like. In my case, I'll choose Calibri. You can also change the font size. Click the size drop-down and select, let's say, 18. Want it bold, italic, or underline? You can check those here. Let's choose bold so the headers stand out more. On this area here, you'll see a live preview of your changes. You can also update the font color here. For this document, I'll keep it automatic, which means black, but you can choose any color you like. Once you're happy with the settings, click OK. Now you'll see all your section headers update automatically. No need to format each one again. If later you decide to tweak it, say change the font size to 16, just go back, right-click Heading 1, modify the size, and click OK. All your headers will update instantly. And you'll also notice that this document has subheaders or subtopics under some of the main headers. Here's an example of a subheader. To format this using styles, just like we did with the main headers, select the subheader text, then click Heading 2 in the Styles section. Let's use the Format Painter again to apply the same formatting to the rest of the subheaders. And just like Heading 1, if you want to change how Heading 2 looks, the font, size, or color, right-click on Heading 2, then click Modify. Let's set the font to Calibri, change the size to 12, make it bold, set the color to automatic, and then click OK. Now all subheaders follow the same formatting. And that's how you use styles for both headers and subheaders. Now you might ask, what's the big deal? I could just format my headers and subheaders manually, right? Sure, But imagine if this was a long document, say 15, 20, or even 50 pages. Two things. One, manually reformatting everything takes much longer, and the point of this tutorial is to make life easier and save you time. Two, and more importantly, when you use styles, you can generate a table of contents in just a few clicks. Let me show you how. Back when I started using Word, I'd create my table of contents manually. I'd type the headers on a blank page, add a line of dots, check the page numbers in the body, then type them in one by one. It worked, but it was far from efficient. Now imagine this. You want to change a header, say from background and rationale to background and history. You'd have to update it in the document and again in the table of contents. Worse, if content was added or removed and page numbers changed, your manual table would fall apart. It's hard to keep up and easy to make mistakes. Here's the better way. Let's undo all that and start fresh. First, insert a blank page at the start of your document. Place your cursor at the very beginning, go to the Insert tab and click Blank Page. Next, go to the References tab. You'll find the Table of Contents tool right here. Click it and you'll see three built-in options: Automatic 1, Automatic 2, and Manual Table. For this demo, we'll choose Automatic 1. And just like that, your table of contents is created. It lists all your main headers and subheaders, indents them properly, and adds the correct page numbers, all automatically. That's already a huge time saver. You can also change the title, for example, rename it to Table of Contents or anything else you prefer. Now let's test what happens when we change a section title. Earlier we had background and rationale. Let's change it to background and history. After editing it in the body, go back to Table of Contents, click anywhere inside it, and you'll see the Update Table option appear. Click it, then choose Update Entire Table and click OK. Now the Table of Contents updates the title for you automatically. Let's try another scenario. Say the Objectives section now moves to the next page. Same steps. Click anywhere in the Table of Contents, select Update Table, choose Update Entire Table, and click OK. The page number for Objectives is now updated, and so are all the other affected entries. That's nearly a zero-error process, unlike doing it manually. Pretty great, right? Now here's one more thing. Earlier, I skipped formatting the Outcomes and Impact section on purpose. Since it wasn't set as heading 1, it doesn't appear in the table of contents. Let's say it was just missed, an easy mistake. To fix it, select Outcomes and Impact and apply heading 1 from the Styles section. Then go back to the table of contents, click inside it, hit Update Table, choose Update Entire Table, and click OK. Now Outcomes and Impact is included with the correct page number. If we preview the document, just press Ctrl+P on your keyboard, you'll see the table of contents is clean, aligned, and print ready. And that's how one little word feature, often ignored and collecting dust, can save you hours of formatting stress, cut down on errors, and maybe even stop you from yelling at your screen. If this made your admin life just a bit easier, hit subscribe for more real-world tips using Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. The stuff we actually use, not the fancy features no one touches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.